Hey again, it's Mark from Orlando Planning, and today I think it's called the TMI Tag. I'm just going to be, Laura behind the camera is going to be asking me 50 apparently random and weird questions about me, and I have to answer them. Just note that I've not been notified of anything, so, I don't know what questions are coming up, or as much as you do, but I'm just prepared for anything, and I'm ready. So Laura, without further ado, because I realised in one of the other questions said without further ado, which was technically wrong, but I've just been saying it for my whole entire life. Without further ado, but that's something we learn. Go Laura, what's question number 1?
Question 1. What are you wearing?
Purple hoodie.
2. Have you ever been in love?
Wait, well that was an actual question. What are you wearing?
Yes.
Why? It's a video. What? I'm wearing really sexy lingerie, as you can probably see. I'm wearing a thong.
You good?
Number 2. Number 2.
Have you ever been in love?
What do you count as love?
Just asking the questions that are written there.
Were these questions really made to be diagnosed? What is childhood love? When you know that kind of love when you think you're in love, it's oh, this is love, but it's not, because you just put the tag on it, oh yeah, we're in love, we're boyfriend girlfriend. You know, when your children say, oh yeah, this is love, but you don't know what love is. Even when you think that you've been
Mark.
in love,
what is love?
Oh, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Alright, go then. Next one. Is that the answer
you didn't answer the question.
What is love?
No, have you ever been in love?
What, is this a yes or no? A yes.
Have you ever had a terrible breakup?
Well, I've never really had a breakup which didn't end in me laughing hysterically and somebody in tears. The other person in tears.
So you're the jerk.
Well, no, I'm not a jerk, but just things happen. When it's back to that kind of thing. When people ask you out, over at MSN, just when you've not even met them, this is the first time you're speaking to them. How do you think this is gonna end up?
Okay, you good?
I'm good, yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm not 6 foot, so just under 6 foot. That's what I write in my medical. I just under 6 foot.
How much do you weigh?
It's 100 kilos of pure muscle. Which is also the face that I use at the gym and doing poop.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, not one.
Any piercings?
No, not one. Although, given the choice, I've always wanted to have a tattoo of myself, a full-sized myself tattoo on myself. Just say, I could walk around and people would say, hey, look, there's a tattoo. It's not a tattoo, but it's and they'll be like, yeah, no, it is actually a tattoo, but it's a tattoo of myself. That, or 2 W's on each one of my butt cheeks, so when I bend over it says wow.
Beautiful. What's your OTP?
What's an OTP?
Your one top pairing of fictional characters.
Like what? Going out?
Couples, yeah.
Fictional couples?
Yeah.
As in couples which are going out?
Yeah.
Oh.
But on TV and movies.
Oh, God. I don't know, I've not really ever thought about this. I suppose Homer and Marge, because I think that I've known them for my whole life. I love The Simpsons, it's one of my favourite shows. So yeah, it's got to be Homer and Marge and my one. And no matter how many times they break up in one episode, it seems like every episode of the new Simpsons, it's yeah, they're breaking up again. By the end of the episode, oh, they're back again, which is really annoying. I hope they just stop doing that. But yeah, no, it's still Homer and Marge.
What's your favourite TV show?
Walking Dead.
Favourite band?
Walkers. Wait, let me try and do my Rick Grimes impression. Carl! It's regret. really sucks.
That was the worst American accent. I'm not even sure what that is. It sounds possibly Eastern European. Possibly. Yeah, that was bad.
Alright, what's the next one?
Your favourite bands?
Oh, favourite band. Oh, favourite band. Like Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Enter Shikari, love them. Metallica. Just all that kind of stuff, really. Like, I'm into like rock and metal. And obviously, like, you know, gotta love myself. I'll put a link for my music YouTube down below. Self promotion! But yeah, no, I do sing and play guitar as well. Next one.
Something you miss.
Oh, what?
That's the question. What is something that you miss?
I don't know, like, I kind of miss like going out all the time. Like when I was in college, I went to a boarding college, so I was with my mates like all the time. Like just and because we're in college, like we didn't really like do a lot of studying. Like no one really does in college. And that's probably why loads of people just so bad at it. But yeah, like first year you pretty much get used because you're going out all the time. Like even though you're only 16, but you know like pubs would rather you in there than just on the streets. So I suppose it's alright. So yeah, I kind of like just be with my friends all the time.
Favourite song?
Favourite song? She was more like a mini queen from a movie scene. The Billie Jean from Michael Jackson.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah, it wasn't just me like going. It's like you got me. Did you hear the question? It wasn't randomly break out into beatbox. It was what your favourite song is. Alright, next one.
How old are you?
25. But people do say I'm like wise. Like I've got the mind of like an 80-year-old.
And the face.
But then again, 80-year-olds have like Alzheimer's and dementia, so hopefully not.
What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces? Yeah, Pisces, the fishy one.
What quality do you look for in a partner?
Good quality. What quality do you want?
What qualities do you look for in a partner?
Oh, qualities. Oh, okay, like I don't know, loyal, big booty. There's probably other ones there as well.
What's your favourite quote?
Experience is just a word we use for our mistakes. Oscar Wilde. You know he was gay and he wrote plays as well. Next.
I didn't know that. Who's your favourite actor?
It's gotta be like Leonardo DiCaprio. I loved him in The Wolf of Wall Street. It's my favourite film. Like literally in ages. Like Wolf of Wall Street. I haven't seen it. Watch it. It's about money, like sex and money, and that's what I like. Money.
What's your favourite colour?
Purple.
Loud music or soft?
Loud noises.
Where do you go when you're sad?
Toilet.
Is that legit the answer? You don't have anywhere else you can go when you're sad? The toilet.
What else? Like, I don't know, like, where else would you go when you're sad? I mean, like, do people specifically go to a certain place when they're sad?
The beach, the park.
Oh.
We've got a lovely forest behind our house.
Yeah, well, forest just reminds me of, like, murders and killing people. Like, I'm still convinced there's a psycho, like, living out in our woods.
Okay, we've just moved here. Let's kind of not...
Yeah.
Let's not put that on our head.
Okay, no.
How long does it take you to shower?
Depends how filthy I am. Maybe about 20 minutes. really. Sometimes, like, I know we like go out like after I go back from the gym, so I'm like really sweaty, so I'm pretty filthy. So, and it takes a while for like, the water to get warm anyway. So yeah, about 20 minutes.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
About 5 minutes if I'm like, if I take time, and like 2 minutes of that is like put my shoes on. What? Literally, like when I was like again back in college, like college began. I need to be in college like for 22. I would literally wake up at past, and I'd be over there ready, like in my lesson by 22.
Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Yeah. But that didn't end well for him.
Boom, boom.
That wasn't a joke. That was true. No, like since sometimes like it's just when you're out, there's a lot of bumholes which, like they think that they're really hard, but then like I kind of do like flex the guns like, and then they're like, actually no, he's a lot bigger. He's actually a lot bigger than I thought he was, and then they tend to leave you alone. But and then one time I was in a fight, like it was like we were going out, like it was like Gaga night, so I was dressed up like full gear. I was proper went for it, like dress, like skirt and everything, like makeup and wig, and I probably look like I look really hot, like for a like drag queen, like Gaga. Yeah, I probably looked hotter than Gaga. So yeah, and then like these guys started picking on my mate who was on the phone at the time, and then like I stood up and said, "Oi, leave him alone." He's like, "Are you gay?" I was like, "No, baby, I'm Gaga."
That's my new favourite quote.
Gaga sings, dances, and now she fights crime as well. So,
what are your turn-ons?
Just like not anything weird, just like normal stuff really. Although I do like feet. Well, not especially, but I'm one of those people which I like giving foot rubs. They don't especially turn me on, but I'm okay with touching feet. So I suppose that's the kind of thing which, that's the only real weird kind of fetish.
I didn't know that about you, and now that creeps me out. I hate feet. What are your turn-offs?
No idea. Like hair, probably. Hair where hair shouldn't be, or where it is but it should be shaved. Probably that. Yeah.
Lovely. The reason you joined YouTube?
That's just like just getting out there. Like I like talking to the camera. I think for myself relatively funny, and I just hope other people do as well. So that's the main kind of thing. Like just to get my stuff out there and to entertain. Really, I like to entertain.
Your fears?
Death.
And that was a very sort of abrupt answer to that question.
What? What do you think I'm gonna say? What do you think I'm gonna say? Like, I have a fear of being stabbed, being shot, being thrown off a cliff. I'm not afraid of flying. But
you're terrified of spiders, though.
I am. Yes. Okay. Test spiders. I hate spiders. I love snakes though. It's weird because I love snakes. Hate spiders. But then again, I hate any kind of insects really. Like, I don't like flies either. But yeah, no, I hate spiders especially, like.
What was the last thing that made you cry?
Oh, God, I haven't cried in so long. Man. No, I really can't think. I don't know, last time I cried. I'm not very. I can't like say that I cry at like films or anything, because like it's really weird. Like normally when people like when you go to the theatre and like there's loads of people crying. I remember one time like there's this really deep emotional part of a play with these two people like breaking up, and I was like, and then started eating like peanut M&Ms. Yeah, a lot of people don't.
So you're a bit heartless.
Why could you be so heartless? Yeah. Well, no, I'm not heartless, but I just don't cry a lot.
When was the last time you said you loved someone?
Probably today.
I love you.
I love you.
Million behind your Tumblr URL.
What?
Damn it, cut that. Million behind your YouTube URL.
Oh, no, I can't remember. Do you remember?
Your YouTube username.
What? Oh, meaning. I thought you said meme.
No meaning.
Oh. Well, Orlando Planning. It's just, because we wanted to make it clear what we're all about. We're about planning planning for not just Disney but also Universal. See, anything to do with Orlando, really. Just help people plan, just give views and opinions on what we think you should be doing and how we can help from personal experience.
What was the last book you read?
I don't really like books. No. Actually, I read what's the David Walliams book called?
Is it Gangster Granny?
Gangster Granny, yeah, well, that was more funny. It's a gangster, it's a grandma.
What book are you currently reading?
No, I like to say that I don't really read, I don't like books, I like videos and that. Saying that, I watch, a lot of, creepypastas on YouTube. I just prefer, listening to things as opposed to reading books. But, I just find, reading kind of takes away from some of the, just because it's me having to work hard, I can't just, relax, and I'm just one of those people that I just can't read for fun. Unless it's a magazine or dirty magazine, something like that. Do people read dirty magazines?
No, I don't think so. There's the internet out there now.
Yeah,
Even though I don't think we used to read them.
no, next.
The last show you watched?
Oh, what was it? What were we watching earlier?
We haven't watched TV today.
Oh no. Well, we watched, there's it's like a cult cartoon called Drawn Together, which is pretty much rip-offs of loads of different cartoons. They're all shoved into a reality TV show, Big Brother kind of thing, and it's utterly hilarious. It's definitely a cult classic. It was a short-lived, only 3-series TV show, but I'm pretty sure that Seth MacFarlane's had some help in it. It's some of the characters from Family Guy can't. So if you like Family Guy, definitely check out Drawn Together. It's so funny. It's definitely the same kind of humour.
The last person you talked to?
Yeah. Well, apart from you.
It can include me.
Oh, you then.
What is the relationship between you and the last person you texted?
I don't know. It was the last person I texted. I think it was just I think it's just one of my best friends down in London. Because we don't live down in London anymore, so I have to rely on texting or using Viber or Skype or something. So that.
What's your favourite food?
Burgers. Love burgers. That's probably why I love America so much. Burgers, just good burgers. Any kind of burgers. Well, not chicken burgers or lamb burgers or anything like that. Just beef burgers. But any kind of beef burgers.
Place that you want to visit?
Apart from Orlando.
Can
So
you
would you
include?
place that I've never visited before? I've always wanted to visit Australia. So if any Aussies out there willing to not maniacs or psychos, not going to kill us if we come over, and I'll be happy to come over to Australia and live in your house for a bit and just not leave.
So you basically just want to go move in with some random Australian?
No, not mental or no maniacs.
The last place that you visited?
I mean actual actual
Holiday.
town? Holiday? Oh yeah, then it was Florida.
Do you have a crush?
No, I don't really.
Careful how you answer this.
I don't have what we call a crush.
When was the last time you kissed someone?
This morning.
When was the last time you were insulted?
By you, earlier.
What did I say?
You know, when we were putting up the curtain pole, and then all because I was like blowing into the curtain pole, going woo, you thought that I was being childish, so you called me childish. All because I was making like pretending to be like an elephant, like the curtain pole. Woo, you thought I was being childish.
It's completely fine to do that when I'm not standing on a chair trying to screw screws in and I'm expecting you to hold the chair legs.
Oh, alright.
What's your favourite flavour of sweet?
Sweet ass. What do you mean? What's flavour of sweets? Like
Yeah, like strawberry, chocolate, mint.
No chocolate then. I always say that chocolate is something different to sweets. Sweets are more like chewy, fruity stuff. Sweets are chewy, fruity. Chocolates, whatever what chocolate is, and mint's a mint. I think they're all three different categories. So you can't really say like that chocolate is sweets.
You can get chocolate flavoured sweets.
Can you? Like what?
What about Smarties?
I suppose. Yeah, but no, they're still chocolate though.
They're sweets.
Artificial colourings. Next.
What instruments do you play?
Guitar. The ukulele as well. Ding, 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 ding. I've learnt a little bit of keyboard. I'm learning keyboard at the moment, but I mostly like to sing, really, and play guitar. Next.
What's your favourite piece of jewellery?
Say I don't have really any jewellery apart from my chain. Chain, goldie.
And your watch?
Is that jewellery? Would you count my Apple Watch as a jewellery?
Yeah.
I'd count that. No. I thought like it. Okay, again, another category. Jewellery is jewellery. Watch is a watch.
Yeah, but they go together in catalogues.
Do they?
Yes, jewellery and watches.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not.
Catch that sneeze face.
Subconscious like that on camera.
What was the last sport you played?
I literally haven't played sports since I was part of the rowing team at university, so years ago, like, God, 3 years ago, doing that. Rowing boats. As opposed to rowing anything else, really. It was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
Rowing, what were you rowing, a car? Next.
The last song you sang. Apart from Billie Jean.
Oh, yeah, that one. I don't know, we were singing something earlier, or yesterday. I can't remember, it's probably just one of my own songs, really.
What's your favourite chat-up line?
Grab your coat, love, you're pulled.
Catch a goat, you've pulled.
What?
Catch a goat, you've pulled.
Where'd you catch a goat?
I don't know, it's from a TV show.
Who's doing goats? What do you want to do a goat? Here's one. Like, are you Jamaican? 'Cause you're Jamaican me crazy. No, I got loads of these, like,
do you remember a friend at uni?
Wait, are you a postman? 'Cause I saw you checking out my package.
Do you remember a friend of you at uni who had the chat-up line poster on his wall?
Oh, what was it? I remember...
There's some great ones on that.
Yeah, like what? Oh, wait, what about, like, are those pants, mate? Do you get your pants from NASA? 'Cause that ass is out of this world!
And on that note, have you ever used it?
What, chat lines?
Yep.
Probably.
Did they work?
Probably not. When do chat lines ever work? You're like, what woman honestly, like, says, like, oh yeah, he was so charming the way that he just told me to, like, grab my coat because I was pulled. Does that actually work? I don't know.
Depends how desperate the woman is.
But then again, like, surely if they're that desperate, you wouldn't need the chat line.
This is true. When was the last time you hung out with anyone? No.
Oh. That really makes me sound like really loser. Does my mum count as a friend? Does mummy count?
We're not that much of a loser, are we? We don't.
It's just that we just keep to ourselves, really. Like, but you know, like
we don't have a life.
What? Because like we've moved up here, like we've moved up like north, so like we're just trying to get to know know people. So, really
But you say that, but I've got loads of friends up here from school.
Yeah, but they're not my friends.
Yeah, but they're my friends.
Yeah, but I want our friends. I don't want your friends. I want our friends. Next question.
Who should answer these questions next?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Once I get over this bug.
Is that the last one?
That was.
Oh, well, there we go, people. There's 50 facts you probably didn't know about me. So, you know now, though. So, again, remember to subscribe for weird and just really weird facts about me. Like, well, hopefully to the Orlando planning, but still we'll be here and we both will be here. So remember to check us out, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Right, see you later. Boy, 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 boy.